enter this Sunday morning. Another sleepy one, that's for sure. Cloudy skies, some showers around, but some peaks of sunshine in there as well. So a mixed bag of weather today. And as we go throughout the next couple of days, I'm tracking soggy conditions, cool conditions, and then some sunshine makes its return. So first things first, let's go ahead and take a look outside. Now also, let me know if you guys are watching, drop a comment, say good morning, let me know you're there. I will do my best. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment and I will answer them accordingly if I see them, of course. There we go. I got you guys up on Facebook, so say hello if you're there. Skies across the area. This is been since probably last hour and 15 minutes or so. We saw plenty of sunshine, Burke Lakefront Airport there. Going back here, let me zoom it out here to where we are right now. So right now, the skies have now clouded up again at Burke Lakefront Airport. Canton, North Canton, has stayed cloudy. Here's a look at satellite and radar. This is a look a little bit more locally. You'll notice just a few showers in the eastern counties, near the Youngstown area, Warren area, and as well as the Ashtabula area. Zooming in and taking a look up there, stretching from Menor to Thompson up towards Ashtabula and even Conneaut, crossing over that Ohio-PA border. We've got this band of rain, and this is really the area I want to focus on here going over the next 24 hours, because that's where I'm expecting our rain totals to be a little higher, if not a lot higher, and the potential for some downpours, a band of heavy rain that's kind of lake enhanced, and also the potential for some flooding. Not under any watches or warnings at the moment. You'll notice our western counties, however, faring a lot better with maybe just a sprinkle creeping into Seneca County. Big picture, satellite and radar, it's all this low pressure system that is dragging in the moisture, giving us that counterclockwise rotation, and as this low pressure moves east, it's going to be a slow mover, so it's going to take a couple days to make its exit. So we'll see a frontal boundary passing over today, and then one on Tuesday again. That one will usher in slightly cooler air, but then high pressure takes over on Wednesday, the second half of the day, going into our Thursday. The other thing is not only is it wet and on the cool side, but it's windy. We've got southwest winds coming in about 5 to 15 miles per hour, 15 miles per hour being at the Burke Lakefront Airport. Gusts today could get anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour. Temperature-wise, we were cooler than average yesterday, mid-60s, and again today, while we'll be a couple degrees warmer, still below the average. Typically, we're in the low 70s, so if you thought, wow, fall really hit in full force, what's going on? It is. It's cooler than average for this time of year. Taking a look at temperatures at the moment, most of us are sitting on either side of 60 degrees. A little warmer to the west and to the north. Youngstown, the only one right now, sitting below that 60-degree mark. 61, 62, Worcester to Cleveland. Here's a look at the next 8 hours for you. We're looking for the mid and upper 60s for our highs. Some breaks in the rain, that's for sure, through about 2 o'clock, and then we'll see that rain revamp the threat of it anyway. As we get into our future cast, this is going to be a more widespread view of it for you. You'll notice along the lakeshore there, stretching from Cleveland to northwestern Pennsylvania, a band of rain really setting up and bringing down some moderate to heavy showers on Monday. Tonight, through the evening hours, scattered showers, a few thunderstorms. We are under a marginal risk in our eastern counties for severe weather. However, we saw a batch of storms to our south and to our north through the morning that most of us were able to escape. It kind of sat on either side of us. But the threat is still there, especially being those gusty winds, the potential for some hail as well. Monday evening into Monday morning into Monday afternoon, there's a look at that band that I mentioned that kind of hugs the lake there, right there, stretching from Cleveland up towards northwestern PA. Some of those embedded thunderstorms will continue there, putting down potentially an inch of rain an hour. Heading into Tuesday then, we start to see the rain showers dwindle a little bit, become a bit more scattered as opposed to that thick line stretching up along the lakeshore there. And then getting into Wednesday, the low pressure makes its way east, high pressure settles in, and then we'll see the drier skies, which are sitting to our west, move into our area. Let's go ahead and take it closer to home here. Let me read through and see if I can see if anyone has any questions about the forecast. Really quick here, give me 2 seconds. Someone said no Cedar Point today. Yeah, not going to be the best day for that, that's for sure. I mentioned yesterday, of the 2 days, yesterday and today, yesterday was definitely the pick-me day to get outside and enjoy the dry skies. but there will be some peaks of sun in there today. If you haven't already seen some, you'll probably see at least a break from the rain through the afternoon. Here's a look hour by hour closer to home here. Highs in the upper 60s. There's a look at for your Sunday evening. You'll notice that dry pocket we had in there and then some redevelopment becoming more scattered. The overall gist of it is that the northern counties, especially along the lakeshore, are going to see higher rain totals most likely. Unless you get stuck under a stray thunderstorm that puts down a couple inches of rain in our southern counties, it's just going to be the trend. Getting into Monday, a similar story, less widespread tomorrow than it will be today. And getting into Tuesday, again, there's that band of rain setting up over the lakeshore, stretching into our northeastern counties. Now, the reason for that is because we're going to be turning our winds from a southwest pattern to a more northwesterly flow. As that happens, and this system to our northeast, this low pressure, kind of collide, and we see that lake enhancement, that moisture gets to develop right along that lakeshore. So again, looking at our wind gust futurecast, this is the other aspect to the forecast, aside from, the cold weather, is that those could be anywhere from 25 to 30 miles per hour getting into our Monday. Pretty breezy today, gusty tomorrow. Let's talk how much rain we're going to see. Widespread, I'm expecting probably a half an inch to an inch. That's more, scattered to widespread. Localized areas, especially in those areas that I've highlighted from Cleveland up towards Ashtabula, totals are likely to be higher. You'll notice Mansfield looking for maybe, this is just one model and it's on the lower end there, but you could see a quarter of an inch. The gradient is what I want you to notice, both on this model and on this model. These are two different models of our rainfall. So 2 to 4 inches in those counties, up Lake County, Ashtabula County, even stretching down towards Geauga County, could be seeing 2 to 4 inches of rain. The rest of us more widespread. We're looking for about an inch or so. So ponding on the road is going to be possible. Not seeing any flood threat yet, but if we continue to see moderate to heavy rain showers, that will be a possibility. Here's a look at our precipitation chances over the next 7 days. Monday through Wednesday, again, holding on to that rain threat, then those showers taper off. We get a couple dry days, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, Sunday, isolated to scattered showers are possible. And again, that's 7-8 days out. So things have the potential to make some adjustments at that point. We'll have high pressure Thursday, Friday. But where this rain is coming into factor on Saturday and Sunday is going to be from what will become Hurricane Ian. So expected to move into the Gulf, become a major hurricane over the next couple of days. Once it then makes landfall, of course, will dwindle and become a post-tropical cyclone. It's going to depend on the track of this system whether or not we see those showers. So skies could become a little bit more cloudy. We could also see some scattered rain showers from it. I'm not expecting major impacts at this point, but it is all going to depend on where this system decides to lie. So that means, of course, we've got Woolly Bear next Sunday. We could run into a few showers. At this point, not looking to be anything widespread or super concerning, just something to keep an eye on as we continue to watch this major hurricane develop over the next couple of days. And of course, it's going to have major impacts on the Gulf, and it already is bringing devastating rainfall in some areas in the Caribbean. Here's a look at the next 8 days. We've got widespread to scattered rain tomorrow and today. Temperatures cooler Monday in the low 60s, upper 50s Tuesday and Wednesday. That's quite a bit below the average for this time of year. And then we'll get into some sunshine and slightly warm up to the mid 60s, still below the average as we close out the month of September. Overnight low is going to be in the 40s at some points. So about time to think about turning the AC off, maybe thinking about turning the heat on. But whatever you do this weekend, make sure you're keeping an eye on the ponding on the roads if you see any. Know that it is going to be on the breezy to gusty side and also chilly. So maybe stay indoors, do some baking, make some chili. That wouldn't be a bad idea to do today. And if you guys, again, have any questions about your forecast, I'm not seeing anything specific in here that anyone needs touched on that I haven't already. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend and a great week ahead. Take care.